Hello everybody. Now in this video I want to talk about the two post-credit scenes of Spider-Man No Way Home. So there will be spoilers in this video. Now I'm going to go over the details of each post-credit scene and give you some theories of mine and also some inside information that I have. So let's get to it. Now let's start with the first post-credit scene, the one that we have Tom Hardy's Venom in the MCU. Now I was excited because we finally have Tom Hardy in the MCU, and looks like that was just for a post-credit scenes only, because he after Doctor Strange correct the spell and makes everyone go to the universe, back to the universe. So it's Tom Hardy, and we only have him for a few scenes. Even so, he was in the same beach that he was in the post-credit scene of Venom Let There Be Carnage. So I'm guessing they fly out Tom Hardy and they shot those two end credit scenes back to back, maybe in one day or two. One is on the day and the other one is at night in a bar. So it was easy for the studio and also for Tom Hardy's schedule. Now I didn't really I don't know, I have mixed feelings about that, because I want to see Tom Hardy's Venom versus Spider-Man. I think that would be so awesome to see. But no, that didn't happen. And he was so fun, and Eddie Brock Venom asking questions about Spider-Man's and the Thanos and the Avengers and all of that. So yes, looks like he's back at the in the Sony universe again. So, but but he left a little of the symbiote in that scene in the bar. So here here's my theories. They could go either way. Now they could that little bit of symbiote could get attached to another person in the MCU and that person become Venom. Maybe I don't think they're going to use Eddie Brock bring like another version of Eddie Brock, the one of the MCU, and not being Tom Hardy. I think Sony wouldn't like that. So I'm guessing it could get attached to another person entirely, or it could get attached to Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man specific, because I think that will work perfectly. Because we know by the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, Tom Holland Spider-Man is in a very dark place. So it would be perfect if the symbiote get attached to him, make him more of, aggressive and not holding his punching with the bad guys. So they can do that. Now also this opens a lot of possibilities, because what's next for Tom Holland and Peter Parker? I think it would be great if for the next movie I would like to see Ned and NJ back, but maybe not being just the big focus of the movie, more of and more of supporting and have new characters for his next movie. I would love to see Black Cat. it's it fits perfectly. Tom Holland's Peter Parker, he's alone now. He even makes his own Spider-Man suit for the first time. And Black Cat is a character with that edge of a dangerous. So it will fit with where Tom Holland is right now in this very dark place and alone. Because also they can bring Gwen Stacy, but they could do that. But I don't know. Maybe I prefer Black Cat, Felicia Hardy. So now, what Sony is going to do now? Because they say they are early in development for Spider-Man 4, and we know he's getting another trilogy. But what is going to happen about Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire? I think that maybe they could bring him back, or maybe it's just one of them. And I think that could be Andrew Garfield because he's the one who who didn't get his trilogy. So, and I saw him in interviews, and he said, yes, if Sony asked me to return, I would. So, and it would be perfect because you can have the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in the Sony, in the Sony universe, where he's Venom, Tom Hardy's Venom, now Morbius, Craven is coming, and have that Spider-Man in that universe and still have Tom Holland Spider-Man in the MCU. And the MCU is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it was well. So we had to wait and see where direction they're going. But it's just so fascinating to see that we have uh, six six Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, and I was wondering those six movies was a origin story for him, basically, because now we have the Spider-Man who is going to fly solo. He doesn't going to uh, have the help of his friends or some NCU character, and that's what I want to see. And I think we're going to get a more mature Peter Parker. So very excited about that. So let's talk about the second post-credit scene, Doctor Strange 2. Now, yes, we have the a trailer for Doctor Strange 2. So this was just fascinating to see. Now, I just want to be clear that this movie have a test screening and the reaction was bad. So they went to do reshoots. They're going to reshoot some of the movie, and it was going. That was announced a couple of weeks ago. It's going to be like 6 weeks of reshooting the movie. Now, what they're doing here, this is some inside information, right? So they're adding story elements and more cameos. So it will be interesting to see how the movie turns out. And yes, Wanda is still the villain of the movie. Even that looks like they didn't change that because one of the problems I see if the she originally in when they shot the movie, she killed a lot of characters, and some of the characters are really beloved characters. So it would be hard to have her killing bunch of characters throughout the multiverse, and then by the end of the movie, she becomes a good again, and not bad or evil. So I think it would have been difficult to forgive her, given the character that she killed. But looks like they're going to turn down there. But she's still the villain, and I think this trailer was just a mystery because we're seeing Doctor Strange interact with her, and and he said this is not about Westview, the events of WandaVision, and we see Gargantus, the giant monster with the tentacles. That was cool to see. We also see American Chavez who can open portals and jump to multiverse with interesting character. And we also have a model from the first Doctor Strange movie and one. So and we see the what's her name, Rachel McAdams character from the first Doctor Strange movie. He's his girlfriend in the movie. So and she has a big role in this movie. And we also have the Dark Doctor Strange, and that's from What If. So I recommend you go watch What If. At least if you're not going to watch the whole series, watch I believe it's episode 4, the Doctor Strange one, and also watch episode 1 because I have a pretty good feelings that we're going to see again Peggy Carter, but she's going to be Captain Britain, or as I say, Captain Carter. So they're also going to have the Illuminati team in this movie. So expect. So yes, I think the Professor S from the X-Men is going to be in this movie. Just let you know. Now, the Dark Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange Supreme, original he was going to be in this movie, but his role it was going to be small. It was not going to be something big. Now with all the research that the movie is doing, we have to see what changed. Maybe he's now have a bigger role and significant to the story of this movie. But I think the hype of this movie of Doctor Strange 2 is going to be something else because with all the characters that we're going to see in that movie and the story, and it just feels like a big big event in the MCU. So there are a lot of things, and it's directed by Sam Raimi, the director of the Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man trilogy. So I believe they're going to have a little bit of dark elements in that movie, horror elements. So I'm fascinated to see, and that's one of the problems that the people have coming out of the test screening for that movie is the tone of the movie was not consistent throughout the movie. So I think they're going to fix that. But I'm very excited about this movie, and I can't wait to see Wanda again, and Wanda as the Venom. And I think this is going to be similar to the Dark Phoenix storyline. It's not going to be the same, but I think they're going to do something similar. But of course, it's the MCU, so I think they're going to do this right. So, also, Wanda will have to see if, wow, if Wanda is going to. I think, yes, no, I have it. The childrens of Wanda, they're going to be in this movie. Now, from what I heard, they're going to age up significantly, but th- that's that will be by the end of the movie. So don't go into that movie expecting that you're going to see her children go out in the first half of the movie. So just just to let you know. But yes, very very exciting to see that. So yes, that's my breakdown of the two post-credit scenes for Spider-Man No Way Home. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, consider subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. Also, Merry Christmas. Bye bye.